actors make choices, and the ones that you remember, the ones that like live in your heart, are the ones that swing for the fences and make choices no other actor would. Alan Rickman was absolutely one of those. Nick Cage is another one of those. Fucking Willem Dafoe, kind of that guy as well. But Rickman was absolutely one of those. You give him a line of dialogue, and he would deliver it in a way that you never imagined as you wrote it and shit. Like, there's only one time that that whole movie I didn't direct Alan. This was my idea of directing. Like, Alan would act, and I'd sit behind the monitor watching. And then after the take, I'd be like, cut! And I'd get up and I'd go over to him and I'd be like, fucking thank you! And then I'd just go back to my seat. There's nothing really to tell him. There was one time where I did like kind of direct and shit. And my style of directing back in the day was I was a line reading guy. Since I wrote the script, I knew exactly how every line should sound. So if somebody didn't say it the way I heard it when I wrote it, I'd be like, no, say it like this. And then I just do it for them. So all of Clerks is directed that way. Jason Mewes' performance is puppeteered. It's me going, snooch to the nooch. It's just telling him how to say everything. Shit. I get to Mallrats, that's when I start working with pros. So the late, great Shannon Doherty. First day of rehearsal, we're working on the scene. She says something the way, it didn't sound right the way she said it. I said, oh, Shannon, say it like this. She does a fucking shock turn on me. She's like, did you just give me a line reading? And I was like, is that what it's called? Yes. I was like, I didn't know it had a name. I said, yeah. And she goes, Kevin, you can't do that. Actors hate that. That's so disrespectful. You never give an actor a line reading. I said, oh shit, I didn't know. All right. And I kept doing it for the rest of my career. But I did it on Dogma. And I did it with Alan. And it wasn't because he was an idiot or something. It was because he was missing the reference. He hadn't seen a movie that the line was from. So there's a line in the movie where he does wax on, wax off. So he had never seen Karate Kid, and he chose to deliver wax on, wax off in the most singular way you've ever heard, which was fun, but the joke wouldn't have landed if people didn't understand it was a reference to Karate Kid. So I had to jump in, and I was like, Alan, in the middle of the scene, I was like, Alan, you didn't see Karate Kid. It ain't that. You gotta go wax on, wax off. And Alan does this slow bird turn. This is Alan Rickman. If you're me on the camera, this is Alan like this. Royally trained, Kevin. And they went back to work and shit. It was awesome.